diving into the nutrition segment. And of course, it's a new year and we're all making plans and resolutions. And some of our plans and resolutions involve healthy eating. Healthy eating. And I'm sure a lot of people have been struggling to actually eat healthy. But today we're going to be, looking at practical strategies for making nutrition decisions this year. So if this is going to interest you, all I am asking you to do is just sit back, relax, and enjoy, because it's going to be an interesting conversation. And joining us via Zoom is Pastor Prince Baidu, registered dietitian and head of dietherapy at the Tema General Hospital, and governing board member at the Ghana Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Hello, Pastor Prince.
Hello, Chris.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I believe you are well too.
I am. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year with many, many, many happy returns.
Right. Okay, so it's the new year, and obviously a lot of people have been making, resolutions, and also trying to find ways to eat better or have a great diet this new year. What are some of the strategies that we should be looking at when it comes to healthy eating this time around?
Right. So thank you very much, and Happy New Year to our viewers as well. I think with my experience over the years, I realized that almost every year people want to eat well.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
you're right
true.
in that we want to eat well. But
Yeah.
what I've also found is that the energy with which we put down our plans for the year, the other things, our job, how our family outlook must be, and even going down to do specific objectives and action plans to make sure we achieve them. We don't put the same energy into planning regarding our eating and drinking. So the first strategy I have seen as practical, that I've shared with people that have seen it work, is that we must schedule our eating lifestyle for the whole year. We must schedule it. So if I say we must schedule our plan or our drinking and eating, what I mean is that we must put premium on our meals and drinks, just as we put on the various aspects of our lives. Because whatever we want to achieve this year, if your body is sick, or you are weak, or you have broken down, you cannot achieve them. And that is what I always try to draw people's attention to. For example, sometimes when we go for conferences, you realize that during snack time and lunch time, people will still be having discussions, making negotiations concerning their businesses and other things. When it's about 5 minutes for lunch to be over, you see people now rushing to eat. They get to the next session of the conference and they are dozing up, and they are not even able to follow, because we feel that food is just there to be eaten. But I want to draw the attention of all our viewers today that if we can achieve that goal that almost every year we set, that we need to eat healthily so that we will not have any sickness or any condition or increase our weight, then we need to put premium on it as we put on the other things we do.
Right.
So how do we schedule?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do we schedule? Mm-hmm. So let's determine that I'm going to eat well. How do I eat well? This year, when I go to the grocery shop or I go to the market, I will select foods that I have known to be healthy. We've been eating healthy foods, vegetables, fruits, take cereals, grains, foods with fiber. Those are the things we talk about. If you have to take something that has been manufactured, look at the sodium or the sugar content. Do we have so much salt in what you are picking on the shelf? Does they have so much sugar? Then you have to watch it, because it can affect your health. So in scheduling, you determine that I will select healthy foods when I go to our traditional market or I go to the grocery shops. That is very, very, it begins from there. And also, you have to determine which areas you eat from, which places you buy your food. So you don't just say that, oh, I'm hungry, what can I eat? Which food is available? Then anywhere and any place they sell food, you get your food. That's one too. It can affect your eating, and you may select foods that are not healthy because you have not been intentional about where to get your food. So two key things to do: select foods or buy raw food product that you are coming to prepare at home. Select healthy sources. If you are at the grocery shop, select healthy manufactured foods. Then also, if you have to buy food from outside, surf across your area where you work, where you live, and identify the places where foods are prepared under hygienic conditions, and that you have visited them once or twice, and you've seen that what they put together to make the food that they sell is healthy, and that you can trust them to buy your food from them. And when we begin from this light, it will go well with us, and it will lead us to achieving eating healthily this year.
Okay, all right. I get that, but now when you're talking about scheduling, right, there is something I have realized, especially, it's a disparity between Anglophone countries, especially Anglophone Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. Unlike when you go to Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, we seem not to have a right time to eat. We eat at any time. We eat breakfast at any time. We eat lunch at any time. But unlike, Ghana, when you go to Togo, people have a time for breakfast, time for lunch, time for dinner. So, like, what does timing have to do with how we eat?
Yeah, so very, very important. So if you have put your food, you've given your eating and drinking a priority, then it means that you will not see it as a bother to eat. And that is where I was coming to. Because we realize that, and with my experience, I see a lot of people think that eating is a bother. And it's really taking time, it's wasting time, and that's how come they don't even, some people will be eating, they don't even know what they are putting in their mouth from the plate, because they are glued to their screen working, and they are putting food in their mouth. So whether what they are putting in is healthy or not, it's out of the question. So it is important. In fact, when you look at how the body is made and designed, the body is designed to receive nutrients, not all the time, not every time, but at specified times. Right. So in scheduling, after you have put yourself in a healthy meal environment, the period to eat is also very crucial. So the morning, we say that from the time you wake up to around 8 o'clock, plus or minus 30 minutes, by 8:30, your first meal should have gone.
Right.
Then you must have, that's why we have break. Almost all institutions, it's not almost, every institution have break times. In fact, those who even run shifts, they still have staggered the time to eat. So everybody has a time to eat. So it's important that so from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. will be the period for lunch. Then from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. will be designated as the period for dinner.
Right.
Very, very important.
Right.
In the course of time, we can talk about how food or the timing of what we take and how we take it affect how the body actually manages the food.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we have, gotten some tidbits from what you just said. But how can people reach out to you?
Yeah. So I think people can reach out to me on my number, 020-8633-903. Okay. 020-8633-903.
All right.
You can also find me at the Medina Hospital, where
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. And next time we hope to see you in the studio. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. All right, guys. So we've been speaking to Pastor Prince Baidu, registered dietitian at the head of dietherapy unit at the Tema General Hospital, and also a governing board member at the Ghana Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. And today, we just discussed about the practical strategies for making nutrition decisions this year.